Welcome back, guys, to Let's Play Super Paper Mario for the Nintendo Wii. In the last episode, we went into outer space and found out we could not breathe. So in this one, we need to talk to Merlin and find out what to do about that. So what do you say we head on in there as Bowser? Because I think he has some nice dialogue for this part.
Oh, that was certainly quick work. You've already found the next pure heart?
No, Merlin. That door led us straight into outer space.
Space? Oh, I imagine that was an unwelcome surprise.
Yes, there was no air, and so Mario and his friends couldn't breathe. What do we do?
Well, if you had a space helmet, you would be alright, I imagine. Great, super. So you gonna hand one over, or what?
Did I just use Merlin's voice for Bowser? Wow.
Of course I don't have one. But I imagine that even something like a space helmet would suffice. And I just so happen to... Oh, blast it!
What now?
Oh, double blast it all! I cleaned out my shelves the other day. Yes, I had the perfect thing, but I was making space and I gave it to someone in town.
To who?
Oh, just some random boy. It seemed more convenient than recycling it. We must find that boy and explain the situation. Get it back from him.
That's all Bowser says? Wow, I thought he said more. I guess he doesn't. I don't know. But that was a fail. I think I used Merlin's voice. I'm not positive because I wasn't listening to myself, really, honestly. But you're supposed to go up here, and that kid will be up here with the thing. Of course, you can't flip with Bowser. And here he is with a fishbowl. Huh? Did Merlin gives me something like this a helmet? You means this fishbowl? Yeah, I kept Captain Gill's here in a cup, but then he got too big for it. Yeah, that's why I got real happy when I got this fishbowl. Thing is, now the captain got too big, the bowl gets too small for him. Hey, I know. Maybe you could find a nice place to set Captain Gill's free for me. Captain deserves freedom, then you gets the fishbowl. That's good, huh? But where can he go? I want to know that he'll be somewhere nearby at all times. You gots to help me. You got a goldfish bowl you can't use yet? Okay. Now, there's a place we have not been yet in Flipside, and I'm about to show that. And since Bowser is slow as fuck, I'm gonna switch to Mario. Even though I'm probably being even slower by continuously trying to do this glitch just because it feels good to do. So you're supposed to go down here. There's a fountain there, but that's not where you gotta put the fish. Of course, because the fish is gonna get too big for that eventually. You gotta keep going down. Mario, go! Thank you. I'm gonna see if I can trigger the cutscene from way high up. This looks like a good place to release the captain. Release the goldfish here? Yep. Now the fishbowl is empty. That means you can use it as a space helmet, and it suddenly has a little antenna there. I don't know why. Now we can go to space, so let's head back to that door. But first... Wait, I saw a treasure chest right here. You got the internet card. See, there's the fish. He's gonna get bigger every time you come back here throughout the chapters of the game. Remember there was a guy in Thousand Year Door that just sold random stuff and restocked with different stuff all the time. There's a small house, you can't do that. Well, there's a guy in this game that does the same exact thing.
Greetings, name's Flim, freelance sales freak, fully licensed and bonded.
Sell anything, sell to anyone, sell big, sell often, sell now. My slogan, trademarked. I sell stuff that's so hard to find, not even I can find it. Yeah, you heard me right. So, look then buy. If you can't find it, how do you get it? He's selling 2 honey jars, I don't know why. There's a Thwomp card here, I'm gonna go ahead and buy that. You must be a collector, I'm 100% serious, you must buy stuff for a living. That's a Thwomp card, an original, mint, and it's yours for only 68 coins. Deal? Yeah, I'll take that. Wow, talk about a win for you, you're gonna love that little baby, love it. Well, and my inventory changes like that. Yeah, that quick. So come back soon. But anyway, now, you can't put on the helmet unless you're in space, but you can use the return pipe, obviously. And now we're gonna go into Chapter 4. Chapter 4:1. Doesn't give the subtitle because I already read it before. Want to use the helmet? Yup. Well, what do you think? Can you breathe now?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Very well, let's go then. The pure heart is somewhere in this sea of stars. Now flipping to 3D is pretty much useless in this area because you can't go up and down. And as you can see, there's an SOS signal coming from somewhere. From down here. And you can see there's some sparkles here. What you need to do is use Tippy and reveal this little spaceship. There's something here. What in the world is this? Why is this hidden here? Open the damn... Thank you. Is this a spaceship? Looks rather like it. I don't know what voice I'm going to do for this thing.
Squirtle, squeeple, squeaks! Morning, Squirt!
Oh dear, who are you? An alien, perhaps? Well, rude, he's not an alien from his... where he comes from. It's not nice to call someone an alien. I mean, he's obviously an alien to us, but not to his own kind.
You're the ones looking for the pure heart, Squirtle. Cuter than I thought.
How do you know about the pure heart, and about us? Are you allied with Count Bleck? I demand answers. Wow, you just met this guy and you're already accusing him of being a bad guy. Wow, rude, Tippy.
No scary faces. You can call me Squirps. I'm your Captain Squark.
And if you want the pure heart, we need to work together, Scoop. Whatever do you mean? Please explain yourself. Squirps can't tell much now, but you must trust Squirps. Now follow me, Squinks. We won't be doing that. We just met you and
Quack! You heed the captain. You're a space grunt now, and that is the only rule.
Your only response should be yes, sir, and gotcha. Understand, Squirgle? Yes, sir.
Squish, 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 squish. Looks like you understand your place, Squip.
Are you okay with this? If you say so.
Great, let's get ready then. Squark formation, squiggle.
We'll squarp directly to the pure heart. It's like warping, except Squirps invented it. In order to squarp, we'll need lots of energy. Squirp! You're all brimming with power-up power, right? You must give it to Squirps. Press A to give Squirps your power-up power. Press and hold A, okay. I'm holding A. No matter how long you do it for, the same exact thing will happen. And here we go! Squarp! Squirrel? We're not even close to our destination, Squirps! Is that all the power you have, Squirp? Now this will happen no matter how much power you give him. You can hold it for like an hour and this thing will still happen. Good for nothing, Space Grant. Squirps was an idiot for thinking you had more. Well, good for nothings have their own good for nothing ways of moving, Squank. There's a ways to go before you reach the pure heart. You must space swim. Use 2 to shoot enemies with my Squirt beam. Squirt! Fire, Space Grunt! Charge! See, it's like a space shooter. Pretty cool. Kind of move a little bit slow. You can kill these little jellyfish things. So, how about a question today? Let's see, what was your very first video game? I can tell you mine was SpongeBob SquarePants Super Sponge on the Game Boy Advance. I know most people who played that game played the PS1 version. I played the Game Boy Advance version. Or Jellyfish. Jellyfish are actually also in SpongeBob, so that's kind of a coincidence. You got a honey jar, and that guy was selling 2 of those. Good thing I didn't buy them because I just got one for free. There's a card here. A photon. I don't think we've seen photons yet. Those things are called jellions. There's a save block. Obviously, I'm not going to save yet. When I finish this level, it'll be the end of this episode. We did some before this level, so... And those are the photons, I believe. Yeah. So this episode might be a little bit longer than usual. Not as long as the Fractale episode, though. That was really long. There's 2 squirp holes here. I'm gonna use the first one. This place is kind of a maze. More jellyfish. Okay. Oh god, there's like 3 of these things here. I'm not gonna use that just yet. I don't remember this room, actually. I might get lost here. I usually clear this level pretty quickly, but I think I might actually get lost here. Okay, I don't know what's in this room. Oh, these guys, okay. Yeah, I remember. I believe this... Catch card SP. And that's the end of the... Oh, God. Yeah, I'm lost. I might have to cut. But I don't really want to, because then you guys will not know how I got to where I am. These guys you can't hit while they're warping. They're called warpids. Yeah, you're supposed to go this way, I think. Yeah, and then go through this one right here. Yeah, there's a mushroom. I believe this is the right room you need to be in. Space isn't really divided into rooms. And it's funny how this game is actually more large scale than Super Mario Galaxy. I know, like, Super Mario Galaxy is like the main Mario game for the Wii, but this game is actually more large scale than it, and it's not advertised like that because they want you to buy Mario Galaxy because that's the big hitter game. But oh crap! I'm gonna have to cut this. They made a fucking announcement on the what the? That was weird. Did you see that? Some kind of lines. I don't know what those were. But if you go back here, If they say attention blah 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 one more time, I hate it when it's the first time this ever happened when I was recording. I don't want this intercom in my room, but I don't think they allow you to get it uninstalled or turned off because I guess they want you to hear their announcements. But I swear to God, if they make one more announcement while I'm recording, I'm gonna rage quit because I really don't like that. But anyway, I remember that part. This is the last room. This is where the star block is gonna be. I'm gonna try. Yeah, you can ground pound in space. As you can see, there's the star block. And there's some jellions here. But that will be the end of this episode. Like I said, you can answer my question what your first video game was, and your first Nintendo game or Mario game, whichever. But tell me what your first game was and your first Nintendo game. And see you guys next time when we do whatever's next in space. I have no idea. Actually, I do, of course, because I played this game like 15 billion times. But you guys don't. Well, you might. If you're watching this, you might like this game as much as me. But whatever. Next time, we will do whatever's next. See you guys then. End of chapter!